Hello everyone. As you requested in this tutorial, I'm going to talk about the exploded axonometric and some of the details that you need for representing the exploded axonometric. Although that this tutorial is not going to cover the camera and then how you can set up the camera because we discussed that before. So let's just start with the first example that I have in here. So this is a very simple example, more of a kind of prefabricated sort of panels and a unit. So for these kind of cases that probably you would like to see and then show panels and then exploded axonometric in this case is just like giving you a kind of idea of what's going on in the pieces and then how the pieces are coming together. It's more like a kind of making a catalog for putting things together and then building a table or chair, and in this case is a building and it's a unit. So again, I'm not talking about like the correctness of the drawing or something like that. So I'm just like giving you a kind of demonstration of what you need to do. So this is like the perspective mode. First of all, because it's going to be axonometric, what you need to do, just like you need to set up your camera, and then to do so, you have to go to the perspective and select the parallel and then use the parallel view. So it's going to give you a axonometric view, and then you have to be really actually comfortable with the camera setup. But let's say this is the camera setup that you would like to work on, and then we're going to get our setup actually based on what we are seeing here. So what you need to do, just like start working with the piece that you have and then set up the location that you would like to get the exploded axonometric based on that location for your pieces, and then move the parts away from each other in the way that you can see the pieces are coming together. Then the second thing, and the second part, that it's going to be drawing the lines that you have, and then in this case, because I already drawn those pieces and then those lines before, so I'm just like showing you what's happening in here. So, and if you can see that I have like these dash lines as the, or like a dot lines if you wish, as the guidelines, meaning that in here I got it completed. So I don't need this one as a kind of, just like guideline for the location of the wall and then the door. You can keep those if you want. The next part is like using the command make 2D, and then select the geometries that you want to put together as a make 2D the same way that you're seeing it in here. If you need, just like all the pieces, you can select all of them. If you don't need any piece, you can, just like extract them from the selection in here by using Shift and add it, and then Control is subtracting from the selection. And then all you need to do, just like press Enter. And then that is one of those important parts. So do you want to see the hidden lines? Very simple geometry that I would like to see the hidden lines, then I'm going to turn on the hidden lines. I'm not going to change any other settings in here. And then I would like to see the view, and based on the viewport that I have in here, then OK. Then, as you can see in here, I have like all the pieces are coming together. Let me just undo this and then do it one more time, because these are all together as one piece, and I don't want to just move the pieces around. So this is the drawing that we have. So you need to make sure about a few things. So this is like, let's go to the top view, and this is our top view of the drawing that we have. It's ready to be used, actually, to be printed out, or you can take it to AI and then use it later on. What other things that you need to do, because we have like some dot lines and then dash lines and then hidden lines, if you wish. In the 3D version, then when you make it 2D, those are going to be to become like a continuous line. So all you need to do is just like go into the layer and then assign the right line type to these lines by changing the layers. Like for example, in here you can change the object layer to layer 01 because I already changed it to hidden, and then I would like to keep them, as a hidden line. And then it's going to be a very easy process, just like to do that. Let's go to the second example and the third one, which is going to be different than this example. Those are all like covering the buildings that we have. And then those are like more complex geometries. Rather than showing all the hidden lines in here and then just exploding the pieces, you may say that I would like to have a copy of this unit that I have in here. So for example, I can say that I would like to use this unit that I have in here, and this is my unit. I'm going to pick and then select this unit, and later on, just like you can edit that as much as you want. And getting back to this place, and then also we need to probably deselect the rest of the definition, the rest of the components that we don't want it actually in here. So we need to just move it out just to make this exploded axonometric. So I'm going to move it out a little bit, just like more. Then I'm going to the top view and then see what I'm going to do with this, and then how much of the detail that I want in here. So you can start, picking the part that you would like to keep and then delete the rest, because your exploded axonometric is not going to have like the roof, for example, the pieces you would like to show the interior side of your project. So you can say that, for example, let me just copy paste this rather than moving it. Sorry, I did a mistake actually in here. So I'm going to copy paste this. I'm not moving it. So meaning that I have like the second piece of geometry start, just like showing inside the geometry that I have, and then inside the project that I have. I would like to clean up. Let's say I need to keep only just the part of this. Let me show you in a sec. Let me change this back to 50 to make sure that I'm going to get like the right project located in here. Yes. Then either way, you can select this part and then get it away from this, because I would like to have, let's say, for example, the exploded axonometric is going to be two pieces, one piece in here, one piece in here. So this is not very accurate. I'm not working toward the kind of very accurate sort of work in here, just like to show you as a kind of demonstration that I want to have. Then I'm going to start deleting the rest, the other part that I don't need. So what I would like to show in this case is just like the pieces that I would like to show the interior part, and then the plans, meaning that in this case it doesn't matter if some part is going to be covered by some geometries. I don't want to have like the hidden lines or something like that. So I would like to show the exploded geometries, like meaning that if I have like all the project together, then I have some of the components, or in this case, like the units, getting away from that, and then showing what's going on, just like within those pieces. So all you need to do from this point, you need to go to the perspective, and then you go to the parallel view, and then you're going to get these guys as a parallel all together, and then set up the right position for your camera as we discussed before. And then that would be the last part. So you can add some dash line, and then you can align these with the location of the units. Of course, those are going to be more accurate, and then adding the dash line, meaning that it's showing inside of this unit or inside of this unit. And last part would be like make 2D and make 2D, enter, and then select the geometries that you would like to work on. So in this case, I'm going to select, let's say this part. Yeah, I think it's okay. So then you need to turn off the hidden lines because you don't want to have the hidden lines actually. And otherwise, it's going to be super crowded, and then you don't need that crowded actually drawing. So if it's a heavy file like this, it's going to take a while to get your drawing. And then this is my drawing in here. So I would like to take a look at what I did. There you go. So now we have like everything set up, and then this is like the exploded axonometric that we have. You can take it out from here and then use it on your boards, and then using AI, or you can put your layout and then using the layout in Rhino and finalize your board. So, and then the third example is another project. Again, the same type of project, but this is not the unit based. These are like a kind of layer based sort of exploded axonometric. So what you can do, you can start, just like moving up the different pieces that you would like to have them as the exploded axonometric. And then let me just, yeah, there's like very heavy files, so we have like some issues. So you can show these pieces by selecting the pieces are coming up, and then you have like the all pieces are coming together in here, so you can set it up in the way that you want. Yeah, you can add like later on the dot line or dash line to show the location, and then how you are exploding this axonometric, and then showing the different pieces. And then you go to the parking and then subtraining, and also you can do the same thing if you wish. Depends on how much of the detail that you need. And then the last part, again, one more time. So you need to get to the parallel view, use the parallel view, set up your camera with the same, just like axonometric view that you've been asked or you want to work on, and then make 2D, select all the geometries you want, and then you can actually focus on part of the project. But in this case, I'm just like selecting all of it. Again, the hidden line is going to be turned off, otherwise it's going to be a very crowded scene with all the pieces that you have in here. It's going to take a little bit of time, yes, and then I have like all my drawings in here ready. There you go. So then you can, just like start adding some detail to that. Hope you learn from this tutorial about the exploded axonometric. If you have any question, or you want me to do more tutorials on this topic and a more detailed version of that, so let me know in the comments. And that's it.